He is the man, the myth, the legend. Pele is a household name, who is often regarded as the best player in football history, who inspired people around the globe even before players like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo became well-known figures. The legend from Brazil, who passed away on the 29th of December at the age of 82 following a battle with colon cancer. In this video we will talk about top 10 facts about Pele that makes him a legend. 10. Pele served as Brazil's extraordinary minister. Pele served as Brazil's extraordinary minister of sport between 1995 and 1998. He also served as a United Nations ambassador for ecology and the environment. 9. He never won the Ballon d'Or. Despite his enormous accomplishments, Pele was never the recipient of the Ballon d'Or, the coveted prize given to the world's best player, because until 1995, only European players were eligible for the trophy. The honorary Ballon d'Or award was given to him by FIFA in 2014 after that. 8. Despite the fact that Pele's father was a skilled soccer player, his family was poor in São Paulo. Pele's family lived in poverty in São Paulo, despite the fact that his father was an accomplished soccer player. To help his family pay their bills, Pele worked as a servant in addition to running tea shops to supplement his income. He was taught how to play soccer by his father, but because they couldn't afford a real ball, he had to make do with grapefruits or even a sock filled with newspaper for practice. 7. He once served as Brazil's Minister for Sport. Pele was nominated as the Extraordinary Minister of Sport by Fernando Henrique Cardoso, the President of Brazil, in 1995. Pele implemented the Pele Law during his 3-year tenure, modernizing the nation's sports business. The measure released juvenile athletes from contracts they had signed with their teams while they were young and required all professional local sports clubs to pay tax within 2 years. 6. His appearance caused a ceasefire in a civil war in 1967. He was so well known worldwide that in 1967 Pele briefly put an end to a civil war in Nigeria. To allow federal and rebel troops to watch him play when he visited, a 48-hour ceasefire was declared. Due to high demand, the New York Cosmos had to prepare shirts for every member of the opposition squad before every game when Pele played for them. Pele was the key draw, according to one of the Cosmos coaches at the time, Gordon Bradley. We occasionally had to bring 25 or 30 jerseys to a game since we wouldn't have made it out of the stadium alive otherwise. 5. His first professional contract paid him only $10 a month. Pele received just $10 a month as a 15-year-old when he signed his first professional deal with Santos in 1956. He bought his family a gas stove with the money he received. With the American team New York Cosmos, he signed a record-breaking 3-year, $7 million contract 19 years later, making him the highest-paid team athlete in the world. Pele had to pay the US $2 million in taxes from the contract, which he did with pleasure. 4. He grew up in poverty. Pele began selling roasted peanuts and shining shoes when he was just 6 years old. Since his family couldn't afford a football, he practiced his dribbling skills and ball control with a sock filled with rags. He founded a team known as the Shoeless Ones, and played barefoot as well. Pele is thought to have inspired the name, Pelada, which refers to barefoot games played in Brazilian vacant lots. 3. He led Brazil to their first World Cup win. Pele led Brazil to their first World Cup triumph in 1958 by scoring 6 goals in 4 games. At the event, he also won the FIFA Young Player Award for the first time, making history as the tournament's youngest ever winner. He is still the only footballer to have won the World Cup 3 times. It's interesting to note that Pele had to put his career on hold after his heroics at the World Cup in order to complete a 6-month military commitment. 2. He has unofficially scored 1,283 professional goals. The number of goals Pele scored is still up for debate. Pele holds the Guinness World Record for the most career goals scored in football, with 1,279, despite the prolific scorer's data claiming he has only scored 778 goals, a total only surpassed by Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The argument stems from Pele's many friendly games while on tour with Santos, which were ambiguous. When the debate erupted in 2015, Pele himself weighed in, claiming that the exact number was 1,283. 1. He was named after inventor Thomas Edison. After electricity was introduced to his hometown when he was born, Edson Arantes do Nascimento, his birth name, was given to him in honor of light bulb inventor Thomas Edison. He disliked his moniker, despite the fact that it has made him renowned in the present. Pele stated, "I thought Pele sounded awful," in a 2006 Guardian piece. It was a terrible name. Edson sounded so much more significant and serious. When he was young, his father's friend Vasco de São Lourenço, a goalie known as Bile, was called by the nickname Pele because he had mispronounced the name. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel.